All right, President Trump is praising the GOP tax reform plan as special interest groups work to influence final legislation, and Democrats slam it.
Even a certain newspaper that I don't like very much came out today, and they gave Schumer four Pinocchios. And they said because he was not telling the truth when it came to the middle class, because he said it's for the rich, and it's really not for the rich. It's for the middle class, and it's for jobs.
David Nelson, chief strategist with Belpointe Asset Management. David, it's interesting to me and to us how Trump referenced the Washington Post, that's a paper not friendly to his administration, and trying to point out misinformation that the Democrats were spewing. How is this plan a hike for the middle class? It's not, as I see it. How do you see it?
It's not. Maybe somebody will get hit, but Chuck Schumer's comments are pretty shallow here. He's speaking. First of all, one of the best things they did was keeping that top rate at 39.6%. So it's hard to say that this is a giveaway to the rich, given that. When I first saw the tax package, I realized this was a monster undertaking and pretty exciting stuff. And I was actually stunned at first. I didn't think it would be this bold. Some of the things I've been fighting for a long time, like the 20% rate permanently on the corporate tax side, that's a home run for the economy. And that's the kind of thing that can get us to the next leg higher. The ability to bring back maybe, some portion of the $2.5 trillion held hostage offshore, and putting a tax code together that actually doesn't encourage corporations to leave. All of this is good stuff. There are some things I take issue with, but by and large, I'm very pleased.
So between the four tax brackets with the 39.6% staying, with the expansion of the child tax credit, this is very much a win for the middle-class family. But you say the biggest challenge would be how small businesses are affected.
Yeah, that 25% pass-through, that's really great for business. And it's important to remember that a big part of our economy and the growth of our economy comes from small businesses. But herein lies the problem, because this is where tax attorneys are going to really focus on. They're going to try to figure out a way to get some of their, their very high-income clients. How do I convert them down to a corporate tax level? That's what the left and the right will have to deal with, and they're going to have to come up with guardrails to keep that from actually happening.
What do you expect to happen in the Senate?
Boy, that's a wild card. That's out of left field. They can only lose two, and there's certainly no love lost between the president and certain people and certain senators, and they actually have nothing to lose, and you've got two that are actually leaving. So. Gosh, I hope they can get this through. I was very encouraged with what Kevin Brady said. He said he's going to try to shepherd this through, and I'm going to hold him to it.
All right. Well, the stock market seemed, or parts of the stock market seemed to like it yesterday. David Nelson, good to see you. Thank you for joining us this Friday morning.